Houses you will never forget. The Blue House. On the corner of Laundries and Allende Street in Culiacan, an old residential area of Mexico City, there is a house with bright blue walls, tall windows, and green shutters, surrounded by trees. It's one of the most extraordinary places in Mexico, the home of the surrealist painter Frida Kahlo, who died in 1954, aged only 47. The entrance is guarded by two Gay statues nearly 7 meters tall. As you walk past them, you enter a garden with tropical plants and fountains. When you go inside the house, the first room is the spacious and airy living room. Here, Freda and her husband, the painter Diego Rivera, entertain their famous friends, including the millionaire Nelson Rockefeller, the composer George Gershwin, and the political leader Leon Trotsky. Now, the room is a gallery where some of Freda's paintings can be seen. The first thing you notice when you go into the kitchen is the floor, painted bright yellow to stop insects from coming in. There is a long yellow table where Freda and Diego often had lunch parties, and yellow dresser holding traditional green and brown Mexican dishes. Here, their guests often found themselves in the company of Freda's Bits, Folang Chang, a beloved monkey, or Bonito the parrot, who used to perform tricks at the table in return for butter. Everywhere in the house you can feel the spirit of Freda and Diego. Upstairs, Freda's palette and brushes are still on the work table in her studio, as if she had just put them down. In Diego's bedroom, you can see his Stetson hat and a huge pair of shoes. He had enormous feet. In another bedroom, there is a cupboard with a glass door that contains one of the colorful Mexican dresses that Freda loved wearing. Above the cupboard, in Spanish, are painted these words: Freda Kahlo was born here on July 7, 1910. In fact, she was born 3 years earlier, July 6, 1907, but she changed her birthday to the year of the Mexican Revolution. On the walls of the patio is another inscription: Freda and Diego lived in this house from 1929 to 1954. Again, this is not entirely true. She and her husband lived in separate houses for 5 years during that period, and they divorced in 1939, though they remarried a year later. The house, like Freda's life, is full of contradictions.